Hello everybody, welcome back to This Is Pure Wrestling. On today's show I'm joined again by Kieran O Grady on the channel, KOG. You want to do a little bit of an intro to your channel?
Yeah, hiya guys, I'm back here again, joint forces again this week, and I'm on This Is Pure Wrestling's channel, and this is KOG. Go and subscribe to my channel, the link will be in the description, and let's just talk about the horrific SmackDown that hardly anything happened last night.
Yeah, so today we are reviewing SmackDown Live for you guys. Generally before doing this review, I was like, yeah, Kieran, this was a good show, but then he's like, no, it was rubbish. And then when I'm looking at the reports and the actual review in general online, and I'm like, okay, this show weren't as good as I actually felt.
Mate, it's just like nothing really meant anything except from the final bit, and that didn't really mean a lot. All it was they brawled a bit. Shane was making his way down. This woman thought it was the greatest opportunity to twerk in front of him. I don't know if you saw that. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why did you do that? Just to get a bit of airtime. She just goes in front of Shane whilst he's struggling to walk down the stairs, and she's just twerking her ass. She hasn't even hardly got an ass. I think she was just trying to, yeah, I haven't got an ass. It's like, all right, love. Right.
But anyway, we kicked off the show really poorly, if I'm honest. I didn't like the kickoff. We had Shinsuke Nakamura, Renee Young hosting me come down. She's basically just going on the what Jinder Mahal has been saying about him, and he basically tried cutting a promo. I did not enjoy this bit. What did you think about it?
It doesn't work for him, does it? I mean, I love Nakamura, but he can't cut a promo. He can't.
That's the thing.
It's with down at NXT, he never really used to cut promos. It was now and again, and it wasn't like to the extent that he done on SmackDown. It was like, what was it? Sticks and stones may break my bones. I was like, oh, why are they getting him to say this?
It was an old saying, and it didn't suit him. You could tell it was scripted, and it just doesn't need to be on a microphone. You need to see him in the ring, and that's
exactly. Yeah. And maybe just a one-liner from him. Jinder, I'm gonna kill you. It's like, do you know what I mean? Braun doesn't even need to say a lot, does he? And Braun could literally just say, "Oh, I'm gonna hurt you," and he's over with the crowd. That's all he has to say. With Nakamura just has to go, "I'm gonna." Oh, that was a bad Nakamura impression. I'm gonna. No, I can't do it. I can't. But all he has to really say is, "I'm gonna hurt you," or "I'm gonna do something to you, Jinder. I'll take the title with you." Not sticks and stones may break. No, I can't do it still.
Yeah, it was just wrong. It was for a go-home show. I expect a bit more from this, especially knowing that it's Jinder versus Shinsuke. The hype isn't there, is it really?
Literally, all there is going for it is the WWE Championship, and that title's just devalued, and that's the lowest I've ever saw it. The prestige of it is the lowest I've ever seen it, because alright, go back to 2011 when it was on The Miz, and that wasn't the best time because Miz's character wasn't the character that we love nowadays. It was I'm The Miz and I'm awesome. Do you know what I mean? And we didn't really we didn't like it, and he was champ, and that wasn't great for the title, but this has been god awful for the title.
It's been horrible. But did you sad? You know when Jinder was lifting the title, everyone's chanting "You suck" and everything.
Yeah, well, I just get the title off him this Sunday, please. Just anybody, Ellsworth, just come out on your dog leash with Carmella. Get Carmella to grab the briefcase. Or get Carmella to hand you the briefcase and go, I don't want to cash in, I'll give it to you, Ellsworth. Ellsworth, just cash in. Just do it. Just do it. Save us. No, I'm joking. I don't want Ellsworth to, but I'd prefer him over fucking Jinder. I'd prefer anybody.
Anybody. Even bring Kurt Hawkins to SmackDown Live. Give Kurt a chance.
Kurt. Yes, give Kurt the championship. Mate, that would work. That would work.
But anyway, we go on. The next bit was a match between Charlotte and Becky Lynch versus Carmella and Natalya. Again, another match which was just a tease, really. Carmella with the briefcase, and Charlotte tapped in the end to the what move was it again?
Oh, who was it who tapped? Charlotte.
Charlotte tapped. What was the move? The
sharpshooter.
That's the one, the sharpshooter. Yeah, it's that bad. I don't even know her finisher move.
Mate, I thought they had a match already. When it was said up next, I was like, I swear this match happened a few weeks ago, or even last week. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, come on, give the women something else to work with, not just tag matches after tag matches.
All I'm saying is, as soon as I see Becky Lynch, okay, Carmella and Natalia was winning.
When do you think Carmella's gonna cash in? Because I thought about it last night. I was like, I don't know. I'm thinking Survivor Series maybe.
I'm actually going that bold prediction. I'm actually going with Charlotte to beat Natalia at the weekend and Carla to cash in. That was my bold for the predictions video.
Interesting one, because
there's a little hint of it, but then they keep hinting it, and it's just
exactly
like,
yeah, they've hinted it before every pay-per-view, but I think that's what they have to do with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I just
obviously,
feel like if it's got to be someone she cashes in, it's got to be Charlotte or Becky, because they're the ones that are over the most.
Aaron Corbin didn't even get a chance. He didn't even get a chance to tease it. He fucking lost it. Fucking idiot.
But yeah, overall the match, I
didn't care. Didn't watch it. I don't think. I seriously, when you mentioned it,
into it.
do you know what I mean? It was in the background. I was literally sat on my phone, like I say, most of the time, just going through Twitter, and then head up. Do you know what I mean? I literally wasn't paying much attention at all because I didn't want to.
No, they haven't made us care. Again, it was just a build-up towards the thing. I thought they could have done better yet again. But
I don't care about Charlotte and Natalia.
Charlotte and Natalia.
Yeah, Charlotte. That's the match at Hell in a Cell. Charlotte and Natalia. Yeah.
You don't care about that match?
No, I don't care at all. Literally, I don't care.
Everybody cares about Charlotte, but it's Natalia.
No, I don't care about Charlotte. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't care about her coming back and getting a title shot. I don't even understand why. She's come back after a few months hiatus, and now she's in the title picture. Did she win a #1 contenders match or something? I don't even remember.
I can't. That's the sad thing. I can't even remember. I was just so happy that Charlotte got an opportunity.
Exactly. Can you go onto SmackDown and just go, I want a title shot right now, and just get it? I mean, it's the land of opportunity, they call it, but I mean, I don't think that's how it works where you just go onto a show. If so, get Kurt Hawkins over there, like you said. Kurt, get down there, get on the mic. I want a title shot right now.
Women's division on SmackDownLive. Hawkins
comes to women's champion. Oh wow.
But anyway, the next part I did actually enjoy. I didn't enjoy the match. It was Bobby Roode versus Mike Kanellis because it was a basic squash match. The glorious DDT to Mike Kanellis. But
I'm super pissed about that.
Dolph Ziggler came out and it was a good promo. I enjoyed the promos between these two. Did you?
What, between Dolph and Bobby?
Dolph and Bobby, yeah.
Yes, and well, mostly yes. I want to say no because I just don't care. I don't care. I love Bobby. I'm not saying I don't care about Bobby. I do like Bobby and I care about him. But with Ziggler, I've just lost it. I seriously can't. Dolph, just do something best for yourself and just go to like New Japan Pro Wrestling. Go somewhere that's going to really help your. Do you know what I mean? It's just not. It's not going anywhere. It's not.
I think he should go and join the Bullet Club. That's what I think.
Yeah. Bullet Club, perfect suit for him, definitely. Yeah, no. What I was saying whilst you were talking about it, I was pissed off because they've brought Mike Kanellis in and he is losing and being made to like be in squash matches. He is literally a jobber. He's there to be pinned, and I'm not liking that at all because Mike is a lot more. I saw a lot of Mike's work down. I think he was in Ring of Honor once upon a time. Or he's been in, I think he was in TNA, not long ago. And they've used him a lot better than what WWE have. What they first mistake, it was dead on arrival. When he came at Money in the Bank, it was like, why haven't they like put him down at NXT, start him off, get him over the crowd, bring him over to the main roster, and then he's got something going for him. People, do you know what I mean? Most of the WWE crowd ain't gonna know who Mike Kanellis was, and who. I mean, yeah, he come back with Maria, but I mean that hasn't done much for him at all. He's literally losing. The power of love is the power of failure. Nothing's happening.
That's a key quote, really, because the only reason I say that he's there is because of Maria. And if you look at people like Adam Cole, they've been brought in and they go through the ranks of NXT, and that's what makes them more successful. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, Mike Kanellis doesn't stand a chance unless they send him down to NXT. Because I heard that if they're going to do another split, that apparently they're going to actually send people down to NXT again.
Yeah.
If so, he's definitely one of them. Yeah.
I think that's definitely needed. So, But anyway, the next part as well was pretty good as well. I enjoyed it, but again, it was like it wasn't really needed. It was the Usos talk about Hell in a Cell with the New Day. I felt like both cut good promos and made me a little bit more excited, but not that much more excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the match. Definitely, it's going to be inside Hell in a Cell, and I'm not sure. I think it is the first ever tag team match inside Hell in a Cell.
I think so, yeah.
I need to. Teams literally have put so many good matches on in the past few months that I can just see that it possibly will be match of the night, because even though I think Shane and Kevin's going to be a really good match, I don't know why, but I think because of just like how they, do you know what I mean? Because like it seems like they're up to anything in their matches. They do anything. They fly over top ropes. They fly within top, like through the ropes, and then they're jump off like the top ropes, and they do some real cool moves. The athleticism between the both teams are just amazing. You see a super kick there from the Usos. It's gonna be a good match. And like you said, I think this segment, to me, it was literally just a final build, just a few words.
Yeah.
There wasn't any attacking each other. All it was basically, we're day one-ish. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. You're gonna be, do you know what I mean? You're gonna go through hell. New Day's like, yeah, and at the end of the day, we'll still be your WWE World Tag Team Champs. Do you know what? I used to really sour on the whole New Day thing, but do you know what I mean? I've just got used to the whole New Day thing. I actually enjoy it. I mean, they're funny guys.
I'm really looking forward to their match. I really am looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, but like I was saying, like I think it could top Kevin and Shane. I don't know how you feel about that.
See, I was like, okay, right, this is the first tag team match in a Hell in a Cell, and I was like, okay, right, this is going to be epic. But then I thought back to what WWE normally do with their first matches ever, and it normally just is a major flop. And I don't see this happening with these two tag teams.
Yeah.
But this is WWE after all, and this is their booking, so I'm a bit worried for that.
Mate, remember Hell in a Cell last year?
Oh.
When they done Charlotte and Sasha. I mean,
Yeah.
that match was hyped so much as the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, and it flopped. It flopped. It was not any good at all.
No. And the thing I find with Kevin Owens and Shane, I just feel like with AJ Styles had to go down his level to try and make him look like he was in the match. Undertaker was a lot older than Shane, so it's sort of like Shane had to go down his level. Whereas I think Owens and Shane, I think they're on the same sort of level, not professional wrestling wise, but I feel like they run at the same pace. I feel like it's going to be a more freedom match. You're going to see a lot more, I just feel.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good match though. At the end of the day, I think these two will be good matches. And I mean, obviously, I don't want to be too hype about it because we went into No Mercy with them two matches, and well, you see how they turn out. But I think we can expect to be like happy and like, you know what I mean, excited about these matches, because I mean it's great to see the Hell in a Cell structure once a year. I mean it's good to see it, and we get to see it used, and that's why it's exciting. I think I've read a lot of people say this before. I think they should get rid of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view and have the Hell in a Cell be brought back on a pay-per-view, or a rivalry that's needed for it, if you know what I mean, where a rivalry's got so bitter between the two. Get the Hell in a Cell structure in there.
Yeah, they need to get some planning going on with this pay-per-view, because at the moment it seems like, okay, this match is going to be in Hell in a Cell, this match is going to be in Hell in a Cell, but the rest of it, it's that Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for no reason, really.
Exactly. I mean, but I'm happy that they're not doing too many Hell in a Cell matches, because I think it was like 3 last year, and that was overkill.
Yeah, it was just
complete overkill.
They've done most of the spots in one match, and you see it sort of spot in another match.
Exactly. Like, and then people were dead on the last match, and that was the women's match, and people didn't care because the match was just meh.
Meh. But anyway, we go on to the next part, which was a match, again, a pointless match between Ty Dillinger and Baron Corbin. It was a roll-up in the end, wasn't it, really? It was a roll-up by Ty on Baron, which basically pissed him off, basically.
Yeah, Ty rolled Corbin up. So basically Corbin is the one who's always getting rolled up, so he's made to look more stupid. And that's why I sighed. As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, like that. Because I was so happy that the Perfect 10 got a win, but doesn't really do anything for him, because I was hoping, because he got that win, Styles was going to come out. I've just asked Daniel Bryan backstage if Ty could be added to the match, triple threat. Yes, I'd prefer that over just Baron and AJ. I want Baron, AJ, and Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, and I think they may do it. You know, they do them late changes. They go at the end, oh, we're going to chuck this on. I feel like they could do it, but then again, it would be really late adding him.
Yeah. I think though, after this, I think Ty needs to be added to the match. He needs to continue his kind of where he is right now in the United States title picture. I think maybe he could possibly be the one who takes the title off AJ, but I am going to throw this out right now. An early prediction before actual Hell in a Cell predictions this Saturday on your channel. I believe Baron Corbin's going to take the US title off AJ this Sunday.
Funny enough, I was thinking the same thing. We're actually mutual on that because I feel like there's going to be an upset here and it's going to really frustrate people. And I feel like the next match, AJ will get his thing. But you know, they have this thing where they give rematches, but then they add something else extra. I feel that's going to be Ty Dillinger.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. A funny feeling they're going to do this. They're going to drop the title, AJ, give Baron a little bit of the light, and then they're going to basically give AJ's rematch at the next pay-per-view, which I think is Survivor Series coming up.
Well, SmackDown and Raw, it'd be joint. That would be the Survivor Series pay-per-view, yeah.
And I think that they're going to do that, and I feel like they might add Ty Dillinger in it there, so then he's on a pay-per-view as well, not on the kickoff show.
Yeah. Well, like I said, though, that's definitely a prediction of mine. Corbin's taking the title off AJ this Sunday.
What do you think about Corbin taking the title?
Do you know what? I seriously, I really wanted Corbin to actually cash in that briefcase successfully. They obviously needed to give a lot more time. He needed to work on the microphone a lot more. His in-ring ability is, it's okay. I'm not going to say it's amazing because it's not. But I just don't know why. But I've always been attracted to the whole lone wolf end of days. I've liked that kind of thing from Baron Corbin. And I liked it when he came in. I didn't understand. Did he win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? Yeah, WrestleMania 32, yeah. I mean, that done nothing for him, because I think we all know that Battle Royal does nothing for anybody. I mean, Mojo Rawley, okay. He ain't hype. Well.
That line sums him up. He ain't hype.
Exactly. He definitely ain't hype. Where is he? He's on the pre-show for Hell in a Cell.
Oh, yeah, that match was announced as well, wasn't it? What was it?
Yeah. So
Hart Bros and Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Shelton, yeah.
Well, I watched that match. I feel that might be alright.
Yeah and no. I'm not happy that Gable and Shelton as a team are not being used.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it wasn't just that as well. Tonight, I think Breezango's fashion fold was moved to a Hell in a Cell this Sunday.
I noticed that. I was a bit like, hang on a minute. On my last review, I was like, okay, next week we're going to get this, and I was complaining about it because I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah. I was buzzing for my dose of the fashion folds, and then they go this Sunday. It's like basically it's like a kid at Christmas hoping or thinking that they know what their present is, goes to open it, and it's like, oh, okay, thank you so much. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? Because I actually do enjoy these fashion folds, even though how much like kiddie-ish they might be, or like, well, childish and like all play around, whatever, or somebody's stalking us. I don't know, but it's just that it's to me, it's funny. It really is.
It's unique and it adds a bit of comedy. And the thing I liked about it, I liked the first one they done. I just felt like as it went on, it got repetitive, and they never done something different. Yeah. That's the one thing I didn't like about it. It's not that I don't like Breezango, because I actually don't mind them.
Yeah, I think what they've done right though is that they have taken a few weeks off and they haven't been shown on SmackDown, but now they're bringing them back again, maybe to do something. I definitely want to see them go for the tag titles, 100%. So whoever wins this match.
An early prediction, I'm actually going to say I think that's what they're doing. They're going to give you the fashion files. I feel like once they're going to do it, I think it's going to be a #1 contenders match, and I feel like it's either going to be Chad and Shelton or Zango go for it. I think.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying there. I would like to see it because if the New Day win, which I'm not going to say who I think is going to win because I don't want to give all my predictions away. But if the New Day wins, then I think I'd be happy to see New Day and Breezango go up against each other. At the same time, I think I'd prefer Usos and Breezango to go up against each other because it's a heel and a face team. Where if it was New Day and Breezango, it's two face teams and they're both kind of jokey. So, I mean, I don't know if that would really work. I don't know.
I think it'd be a bit too much comedy. I just,
Yeah, it'd be a bit too sickening, wouldn't it? It'd be like,
Yeah.
"Ah, okay, this is SmackDown, remember? Not, do you know what I mean? This ain't a child's program. If you want a child's program, go to bloody Raw and watch Mickey James bloody. Oh, you're old. You're
oh
old.
no, oh no. Not
Hey,
really Raw.
I was looking at her age, right? Because everybody was saying she ain't old at all. I was looking at Mickey James' age. She's like 5 years older than Nia Jax. So what? Okay, Nia Jax is old then.
Yeah.
Call her an old lady then. Go on.
And the next match, which was pointless yet again, Randy Orton versus Aiden English. Didn't care. We knew what was going to happen. The match overall was pretty predictable. RKO out of nowhere. I like the RKO. I'm not going to lie. I did like the storytelling.
Yeah.
The storytelling this actually built it up.
Yeah. The RKO was the best thing of this actual match. I do like, though, I'll say this. I don't know what it is, but they're starting to build Rusev back up. Not to what he used to be, but in a different kind of way they're building him back up. And he just feels a lot more free on the mic. I love this whole Rusev Day. He ruined Rusev Day. I don't know what it is, but he makes me laugh. Because I think what makes me laugh more about Rusev is that I see, like, when he's on the up down down channel, Xavier's channel, and he's playing around, or when he's on like playing around on like the PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, and he's being himself like in reality, and he's a funny guy. And what I'm saying is, he's like kind of bringing it across into his character. It's Happy Rusev Day. I think we should have our own Rusev Day. I ain't joking. Put it on our calendars, Rusev Day. So yeah, this match is happening at Hell in a Cell, I believe. Rusev and Orton. Don't care about this match though. I want Rusev to win. Orton has got absolutely nothing going for him anymore. And I actually feel bad for Orton because I've heard rumours that he is sick and tired of the SmackDown creative booking backstage.
The thing is with me and Orton, I loved Orton as a heel. I just don't like him as a face. I just find him annoying. But when I see him as this determined face, I can put up with it. Like he was on SmackDown, I thought he was alright. I did enjoy the RKO.
Yeah, the only last thing I've enjoyed with Orton was when obviously he was doing that thing with Bray Wyatt when he burnt down the shed or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I forgot to touch on this yesterday. What was it? Sister Abigail. So obviously Bray Wyatt might be becoming Sister Abigail, or they might be bringing in a woman to be Sister Abigail. But did they forget that Randy Orton burnt the bloody house down with her in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's just pre-directed. There we go.
Like Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss's relationship. 1 minute they're friends and then they're not.
Mate, everything is just forgotten about in a few weeks' time. Do you know what? Right? You could probably have I don't know, somebody turn heel. Anybody turn heel and it'd be forgotten about because like they like change their minds backstage, and it's not good booking because I bet you they changed their minds with Nia and Alexa. They were planning to have them two go up in a one-on-one match, change it to a freaking fatal 5-way.
Yeah.
And now they put them back together.
It wouldn't surprise me if they had 1 week Kevin Owens lay someone out like Sami Zayn, next week they're friends again.
Right, exactly. Well, yeah, because it was a few weeks ago on SmackDown. It was like everything that they've been through NXT and then on Monday Night Raw, and then on SmackDown, Kevin Owens just come up to Sami Zayn backstage like normally and just like, what's going on, buddy? If you were Sami Zayn, you'd just be like, do you know what I mean? What's going on, buddy? You heard my body. But he was like, he was just going along with him. It was like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. It's like, so, do you know what I mean? What was I watching a few, like, months ago or weeks ago or a year ago down at NXT and Raw? So, are we just meant to forget?
It's like the Men in Black thing, and when they use the pen thing, you just forget everything.
Yeah.
But I did like this segment though with Rusev and that because I like the fact they're playing off this the Lion and the Viper thing. I like the storytelling. That's the one thing that did make me enjoy this part.
I don't enjoy the fact that they keep putting Orton up against Aiden English. I mean, I like that they're using Aiden English, but for God's sakes, how many more times do you have to see it? It ends in the same way as well, an RKO, obviously, because that's his finisher.
The only thing I can say, I'd rather it be him RKO Aiden English than Rusev and just it be done because at the moment I want Rusev, as you said, I want Rusev to get this win, and apparently Randy's to Raw, and apparently they're thinking about Kevin Owens and the Usos as well going to Raw.
Interesting. Already putting Kevin Owens back on Raw.
Yeah, I don't get it because apparently, because he had a problem with Mick Foley. Now obviously Mick Foley's gone. They're thinking, oh, okay, he's going to have a problem with Shane. Let's move him back over. It's the same storyline.
Exactly. There. I mean, what exactly? What, okay. Do you know what? Do you know what? This is absolutely fucking pathetic.
I need to do a bloody rant about it. Really, I should do a
Yeah,
rant
you
video.
should, mate. That should be one of your next videos. It should be a rant about Kevin moving to Raw to SmackDown to Raw to SmackDown. It's like Bray Wyatt making his mind up. You're lying. He's lying. She's lying. You're lying. He's lying. Make your mind up. Who the hell's lying? I think you're the one who's lying, mate. You cheated on your wife. Ooh, burn, burn,
You got the Burn It Down shirt. Burn.
burn, burn.
There was also another backstage segment on the show where Sami Zayn tried to advise Shane as he's going towards the ring to have a face-to-face conversation, which we knew weren't going to happen with Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn basically warned from basically the past that Kevin Owens isn't just Kevin Owens. He can be more than just Kevin Owens when it comes to being in a ring with him. It's different. So he basically tried saying, Shane says thanks, but it's basically in that terms of things. What did you think of that backstage segment?
Wait a minute, Jay. I think you're getting something wrong. Oh, what would Sammy know about Kevin Owens? How would he know about his vicious side? They've never faced, remember? Oh, you must be thinking about something else. No, they've never faced. They were just all pally backstage a few weeks ago, but they've never faced, mate.
Yeah.
What about? No, I'm joking. What did I think about that? I like that Sammy come up to Shane and like informed him that Owens can be the vicious Owens that we have saw several times. When he come up to the main roster, he was vicious Owens. When he turned on Sammy down at NXT, he was vicious Owens. Yeah, no, I liked that. And I liked what happened next. I liked that he didn't go face to face with him, and Shane really had to run after him. I'll let you explain, obviously, what happened.
Yeah. Basically, after this, we basically, as we were saying, Shane McMahon comes down to the ring. Basically, tries to call out Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens doesn't come out. He ends up going on about him being a coward, and then he ends up coming out into the crowd and basically saying his part and then walking back out and basically lures Shane McMahon because Shane McMahon really wants a piece of Kevin Owens and runs out. And I think it's near the merch stand, and he pops him up for the table, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, it was the merch stand, yeah.
And then he basically come back down to the ring, which I thought was funny. And he basically started going off one. Then Shane McMahon managed to get up, showed his courage and his heart, like same sort of thing. It sort of reminded me of this feud. This is what it reminds me of a little bit, if I'm honest.
Yeah, can I just say, right, I was screaming at the telly, but not screaming, I was shouting, well, no, I wasn't even shouting, I was literally just saying to myself, when Owens powerbombed Shane into the merchandise table, he didn't go fully into the way that you're meant to sell the powerbomb, and I was like, he wasn't ready!
But yeah, I thought it was a cool segment. And then when I think Shane comes back down, they both have a brawl off, and then he basically pops him up again. I think, doesn't he? At the end.
Who?
Owens pops up Shane in the ring and closes the show. That's what I think. That basically is pretty much all that happened on SmackDown Live. What did you think of the whole segment though together? I think it was alright. I enjoyed it.
I think for the final build towards Hell in a Cell, I think that last segment, going into Hell in a Cell, can get you more excited for their match. That's really, really the only thing that I actually enjoyed on SmackDown, and that's the only really thing that I think is hyped Hell in a Cell up a little bit more than maybe what it already was, because everything else just felt like, yeah, we'll put that out there, and we'll put that out there, and we'll do this, and we'll do that. It was like it was put together in like a minute or so. A lot of it was copy and paste, the same like each week, and a lot of it meant nothing.
Yeah, overall the show, as I said, as you're saying, this was the main part. I did also like the Usos, and I liked the New Day part, and also liked the Dolph and LB Rue promos. There were only three things. As I said before the show, I was like, yeah, okay, right, we're going to do this live review. I'm actually really enjoyed it. And then when I looked at it, and I was like, actually, this weren't actually that good.
Mate, you must be watching another show. Like, I swear, you must have been watching something else.
I think it was just the Kevin Owens part, and he was a danger.
Yeah, you obviously.
And I was like, okay, right, that was actually quite a good episode when it weren't really that case.
Yeah, you obviously like go, yeah, that was a great ending, and then you like thought like the whole SmackDown was good, but it wasn't at all. Let me just touch on something quickly because I didn't touch on it on Monday Night Raw. Because I was going to and then totally forgot about it. The whole Susan G. Coleman. So that happened again tonight. And they had all women in the ring, and they were showing respect to the women who have survived or their battle of cancer. And I give all respect to WWE for what they do with this whole month, October, where they go pink and support Season G Coleman. I've heard a lot of things that CM Punk apparently has called it a scam, and that the money doesn't go to whatever. But I'm not going to talk about that, whether to believe it or not. I'm going to talk about, I don't find it, what do you call it? I don't find it like, they have women who are out there who's fought their battle for cancer, but I don't understand why there ain't any men out there. I mean, I
swear men can also get breast cancer as well, can't they? I've heard of it.
Well, yeah, the other types of cancer, because I don't think, is Susan G. Coleman just about breast cancer? I mean, I could be getting it wrong right here.
I think it is, and I actually think men, I've read up, I think men can actually get breast cancer as well.
Well, exactly, yeah. So, I mean, if that's the case, why are there not a few men out there? I just felt it was a bit too, like, oh, it's all women. It's just women who gets it. It's not. Men suffer.
I find it very repetitive too. It's like the same thing last year as this happened this year.
Yeah, and they're doing it with the whole Ultimate Warrior. They've mixed that in.
Yeah.
Obviously, they got his wife doing it. And some people were saying it was a bit uncomfortable because they've mixed it in with the Ultimate Warrior thing. And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, I could kind of see it from their point of view, if you know what I mean. But I just wanted to touch on that.
Yeah.
That I think men should be out there as well.
With Dolph obviously mocking the Ultimate Warrior, you think Dana Warrior wants to be on there, and even though she was pissed off with Dolph a couple of weeks ago for mocking the Ultimate Warrior.
Exactly, and there's she bloody rustling the ropes with a few women.
But anyway, a rating of the show, what would you give it?
3.5.
Yeah,
honestly, 3.5.
I give Raw a 4.5 if I remember rightly. I'm going to give this a
4. 5.5.
Yeah, I'll give this a 4. Looking at it,
yeah, Raw was a lot better. It just was. I mean, okay, not a lot better. I'd say Raw was better, not a lot better. Raw was better, because I just felt it has a lot more going into next week, and I like that they've been doing that recently. They're building towards next week already. They had a Raw trailer show up on SmackDown tonight, where they obviously showed what happened last night with the Shield possibly reuniting next week, where Miz has got Sheamus and Cesaro on Miz TV. So it's all happening on Raw. With SmackDown, they haven't showed anything or any interest into next week's show, and they've got after Hell in a Cell till Survivor Series, and I don't believe that's not. It's like not till November, so they've got the rest of October. Doing what? Building to Survivor Series.
Yeah, I just think with both shows, I think if you took the Shield thing out of it and you took Kevin and Shane McMahon out of it, I feel like it just would be a pointless show to watch.
Definitely, yeah. That's really the only two things that's really going for most of the brands at the moment. Obviously, the Usos and New Day as well. That's going for SmackDown, but that's ending at Hell in a Cell. That will be their final battle.
Yeah, and to be honest, we've seen this going forward with this tag team thing. I think it's obviously not repetitive, but we know it's going to be a great match anyway. They don't really need to build up that match.
I just feel like we need an overturn, like a page turner. We need it's like we need a new chapter in the WWE right now. It just feels like it's like nothing. I mean, it does, because a lot of things are going on with the Hell in a Cell match, Kevin and Shane, New Day, Usos, Shield possibly reuniting, and that's all like really like good, but I don't know what it is, but we just need something. We need a page to be ripped out, and we need a whole new fresh start, and just something that can really get wrestling fans talking about. So obviously WrestleMania season is mostly the time that wrestling fans are hype about something, but I think that hype needs to be around the rest of the year, and they don't. Do you know what I mean? We need something that's going to get us invested.
I agree with that. So I'm going to rate it a 4. You rated it, what was it, a 3.5?
3.5.
Yeah. Okay. So that is it, guys. That is the review. Basically, this show has evolved around, as you've heard, Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens tag teams. But that is the review. If you want to go check out our Raw review, which we done yesterday on Kieran O Grady's channel, KOG, it'll be a link in the description down below to his channel. There'll be my past videos and social medias where you can contact us and get involved with our channels. So yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget, guys, this is pure wrestling, guys.